Hi guys, so today I'm doing my first impressions video, and this is going to be on the new Tarte BB Tinted Treatment 12-Hour Primer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. That is the whole name. I know it's a mouthful. So if you want to see me apply this for the first time in the morning and then see my thoughts on it throughout the day, then just keep watching. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's supposed to be like a BB cream, but it also calls it a primer. So I'm just going to try to wear it on its own with powder and see what happens. I don't have any makeup on right now. I moisturized like about an hour ago because I just went to get my hair cut. So I'm just going to get my hair out of my face with a headband. And I got this little sample as a 100-point perk from Sephora the other day, along with a jar of this Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. And I actually have another jar of this and I really like it. So I'm not going to put on any primer or anything. I just use my daily moisturizer, and I'm going to try out the shade Fair. I've never used a BB cream before, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I'm just going to try to apply it with my fingers. This is how much I'm taking. Hopefully that's enough. Just going to dab some on each area of my face, and I have a mirror over here, and start blending it in. Feels really smooth, but it also feels a little greasy. I think it's supposed to be oil-free, so. But then again, it is supposed to be like a moisturizer and face product all in one if it's a true BB cream. So when I put this on, just like straight on my face, it looked like it was a little light for my skin, which I think is mostly the lighting because it just blended in really nicely. It blends in really nice, and it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a jelly texture almost, like it's kind of bouncy. If you just feel it, it's really nice. But it really does not offer much in the way of coverage. So I wouldn't say this is like a foundation or anything that you would use to get any kind of coverage. It kind of evened out my redness a little bit, but in terms of covering up blemishes and stuff, it didn't do any of that. So I actually am going to just put on a little bit of concealer, and then I'm going to put on the powder. So first I'm just using my Pixie Peach Corrector with a concealer brush, putting that under my eyes. And then before I put on any face concealer, I'm actually just going to zoom in and show you what my skin looks like with this BB cream on. So as you can see, I have a lot of blemishes going on, and it didn't really cover them up. Now I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk concealer and just mix these two shades together and cover up those blemishes a little more. And now I'm going to set everything with the powder that I mentioned earlier, and this is just the jar that I've already started. Just taking a Sigma powder brush, okay, so now I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup, and I will be updating you guys throughout the day a few times on how this holds up, mostly in terms of oil control because, you know, coverage isn't really that big of a deal with this. So, catch you later. Hey guys, so it's now 12:30 and I'm in natural right now. Earlier I was in artificial light. I filmed the first part, I forgot to say, at about 9:30 a.m. and it is now 12:30, so like 3 hours later. And I had to put on my glasses, but I'll take them off so I can show you what my makeup looks like. My face did not get too oily, which I was pretty pleasantly surprised about. This is just like a review on the BB cream, not the concealer, and the BB cream, as I've already said, doesn't cover much, so it wasn't really an issue of that covering things, but my face still looks pretty matte, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking at the screen so I can see what my skin actually looks like. And it looks fine. I mean, you can still see my imperfections, but, sorry, just stretching. Hey guys, sorry, I'm going to volleyball soon, which is why I'm in a t-shirt, and my camera's kind of perched precariously on my bookshelf, but it is like 6:15 right now, so I've been wearing this BB cream since about 9:30 this morning, so this is what my face looks like. Again, blemishes are still there, but it never covered those in the first place. You know, my skin looks a little worse than it did this morning just because makeup wears off throughout the day. I really don't look too oily, which I'm pretty happy about. Like, I kind of dabbed at my face like with a toilet paper, you know what I mean, when I was in the bathroom, but I didn't do any like hardcore blotting, so definitely doesn't make you too oily, or at least any more than normal. My final thoughts on this product: first off, it's not something that I'm going to buy the full size because I don't really have a place for it in my everyday routine. I would say the two best uses for it are, one, as a primer slash moisturizer under your normal foundation if you want more coverage, because it really does, it gives like a very light sheer coverage. So you could definitely use that as an all-in-one kind of thing in that sense. Like, it combines moisturizer and primer, that's what I was looking for, into one, and then you can put your foundation or concealer over top. But that would probably work better if you have oily skin, because I don't think it would be necessarily enough moisture for dry skin, or if you just need a really sheer coverage, if you have nice skin already and you just want to even it out a little bit and just kind of throw something on your face to look a little more polished, that could work really well for that purpose. And as far as the shade range and the actual like consistency of the product, it feels really nice. It's almost like a jelly texture, like I said. Like, it's very smooth, it doesn't feel sticky or silicone-y or anything, and it just blends into the skin like a dream. You just rub it in and it looks really nice, and it's really easy and quick to just apply with your fingers. And there are only 4 shades, and I used the lightest one today, and you know, it just blended right in. So I would say just go with the one that's closest to your skin tone, and it will probably end up being fine because it blends really well. So as I said, those two scenarios, if that applies to you, I would definitely recommend at least trying out a sample of this foundation. Right now it's 100 point perk at Sephora, and they also have samples on the Tarte website if you're ordering from there soon, and you know, you can always return it if it doesn't work for you. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Tarte Tinted Treatment. It's the BB Tinted Treatment 12-hour Primer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. There you go, and it has sun protection, so that's a bonus too. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these types of videos in the future. My battery's dying, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!